Hi, welcome back, Cancer. This is your Tarotscope reading for January the 13th through the 19th, 2014. So, the first card I pulled for you was the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups tells me that you have a lot of apprehension on going forward on your path, going to the uncharted waters, concentrating on the negatives instead of what the positives are in your life. I really see that there's new opportunities and new growth coming for you at a very rapid clip. And it's coming fast and it's coming furious, and it's your hyper focus that's going to lead you towards the end result of success here, okay? So last week I think we were talking a little bit about hyper focusing and directing our thoughts and everything. Coming from the past, it's almost as if there were so many different choices for you within the universe that you really didn't know which avenue to take, which road to travel. Should I stay? Should I go? Yes and no, right and wrong, success and failure, and just so many choices out there for the universe. And I think it was last week we got the Wish card and the Magician, which is saying that you, of all people, the universe is just opening wide open for you and asking you how they can help you upon your journey. And in order for the universe to really be effective in helping you, your God, your angels, your spirit guides, in order for them to be enabled properly, you have to actually pick a path on where you want to go and what you want to do. The Fool, very much beginning stages of a new journey, a new path in life, figuring out where exactly you want to go. I really do see it mainly being with relationships, your inner self, creating the new you, changing your surroundings to reflect a more unique and wonderful you instead of a little bit of everybody. I think it's very important for you to have your own space defined this year, and having goals to do that. The King of Cups came up again for the third reading in a row now. And the last two times I looked at this this card for you, it really represented to me a sadness within you. Whether you or not you were happy in your relationship, or you just got out of a relationship, or you're not in a relationship and would like to move to a new relationship. And I see your ship coming in the background in this time, which tells me that you are starting to move on. You are starting to go on a new path. You are starting to look at new successes. And your path really shouldn't scare you right now. You should embrace it. It's going to bring goodness in your life, that's for sure. The undercurrent of the week is really that you're going to be able to do a good job, be creative. People are going to be really looking at you this week and admiring your talents and your gifts and your unique personality and how much that works in their community. And really get together with some like-minded people and be inspired by them, and you can inspire them as well. Just by having a like-mindedness and all working towards the same goals and whatnot. I mean, really look on the internet, in your local papers, maybe check out the library and see if they have any programs happening or your why. I do see travel coming up for you, communications, networking, but I think more so travel here. I think you're going to be planning a trip in the near future for sunny coasts and happiness and joy and well-being. I really see the sun radiating you, so you need this break, you need this trip, you need to take a break before really getting going on your new path. I mean, the Fool is the very first card of the tarot. Some people represent it as the very last card too. I tend to look at it as the very beginnings of your journeys and your path to your destiny. So what else do we have here? We have the Four of Pentacles, which tells me that you're looking upon past failures instead of where you can be going. And the Pentacles pushes it towards finances, although it might be your material possessions and what you own and what you have. You might be needing to declutter a little bit in your life and getting rid of some of those things that you've picked up along the way throughout the last 20 years of your life or something, and discarding some of the things that are starting to weigh you down, that are dead weight, that no longer serve their purpose in your life. And, you know, by getting rid of things, you're opening up the path to new things coming about. So decluttering, definitely finding balance in your life, whether it is through your surroundings, what you really feel in your heart and how people need to treat you in a relationship, in the community, at your work. Very important. We have the King of Swords, and I believe we have the Page of Swords or the Knight of Swords in our last reading, maybe the Knight of Swords. You know, charging with the sword and just rushing out and tackling our goals and our visions and our dreams. And the Knight of Swords tells me that you're gaining a little bit of balance in exactly where you want to go and what you want to do this coming year. And it's becoming clear to you, is what I see. You're not charging out of the field anymore. You're sitting very determined in your path and knowing exactly where you want to go and what you want to do, and having that self-direction and that hyper-focus in order to get you where you want. The High Priestess definitely tells me that those thoughts that you've been having over perhaps the last couple of months are now going to start to flourish into an actual reality of plan, a tangible plan of action. Things are starting to be set into motion. It also tells me that you're going to have a very good month for health and well-being, and, you know, look at your diet and your exercise program, and maybe walking 5 minutes a day, and meditating while you're walking, giving your thanks and your praise up to the universe while you're taking a 5-minute walk might do you wonders. Get out there in the fresh air and experience nature and God, and look up at the stars and the sun. And remember that it's not just us doing this, that we have a whole team in our universe helping us and guiding us. And borrow upon that power. Meditate. I see a whole new you coming about. The old you is going to be turning to ashes and will be no more, is darkened. And you're rising up, a brand new you. Perhaps a very defensive you, or one that has had a lot of pain and heartache in the past. I see you raising up now. I see that heartache being diminished. If you're in a relationship where some things just weren't going right, maybe it was just stagnant, maybe you needed to put a little bit more dazzle into the relationship and whatnot, I see that happening for you. I see it growing for you. Meditation, definitely. Look up at your universe, your God, your spirit guides, your angels, and give thanks, give gratitude for what you have, and definitely what you're about to receive. Remember that we're so far focused sometimes in our plans and our dreams and our desires that we forget to look around us and, you know, really appreciate the beauty and the wonderment of the now moment and what we have already going forward, instead of looking at all the things that perhaps have gone wrong and can go wrong. Giving thanks and looking at the beauty and the well-being. I think that's very important for you right now. You're definitely going on a new path. I think you're getting a little bit more hyper-focused on where you want to be. A lot of well-being. You know, face your fear. But remember that unless we take a risk, we're not going to go anywhere on our path, and we're going to get stuck in motion, and that's not what we want. We want to create and move forward, and I think you're doing a fabulous job of that. And you're conquering your fears, and your sadness is going, and a new ship is coming in, a new peace, a new well-being, a new sense of your surroundings. So until next week, Cancer, thank you so much for all your comments, your likes, views, welcome new subscribers, and I look forward to seeing you next week. And until then, I love you.